Hi, I'm Exorcist, and this is Terra Invicta, where we're playing the Resistance. And last episode we got our lunar mining colony set up. We are now making some metals and we're making some water. This is going to make exploiting Mars so much cheaper. We are still vying for nuclear freighters, and our probe arrives there on the 18th of April. So hopefully we'll finish this one first. We're trying to retake this slot from the Humanity First, who grabbed it from us and selected something that we probably wouldn't have selected, but we're going to be needing it soon anyway, so that's not too bad. Back on Earth, we are still kind of holding our power base up here. We are going for Vietnam now as well, since we have a little bit of control cap. We're still quite a ways away from completing this one, which would give us the control caps to keep it completely, but that is fine. Now we do have the money now to actually buy one of these organizations that we want. We don't have the experience on Nari to actually use it, and we don't have the. This one would also be another really good one to pick up, but it's also really expensive. Space by mining bonus of 2 or 5% there. We've already got 14% bonus. Let's confirm these and let's actually kick this off. Okay, well that was sad. We did manage to have him turned there for a little bit anyway.
Violence is abating.
Yeah, trying
Things
to
are cooling off.
get unrest
Violence is abating.
in control over our nations, of course.
Our case remains unheard.
Yeah, this is gonna take some working. Moldova. Have they managed to... Why would they go for Moldova already? That just seems silly. They haven't even been able to take Ukraine yet, have they? Oh, they've pieced out Ukraine, have they? No, they're still in war. Ukraine has just recaptured their territory. No, they're still occupied. We're in the wrong map mode, probably. I don't know. Yeah, Singapore is good for boost. Yeah, unrest is a good one to keep track of, as our nation seems to be struggling with a lot of that. Probably because we're not that democratic, are we? Let's go back to faction control. And we failed to do that. Well, keep going. Maybe they defended them now, or Afghanistan is not there. And they're not gonna like us for doing this, of course. And we didn't manage to find any operatives down here. And they want us to launch a space station. I think we want to save our mission control cap from Mars. At the moment, this would be 4 additional mining bases we can launch there, if we've got the minerals for it, which we should have by then. But let's we're gonna save the boost, I think, for until we are on Mars. We're going to want to send a construction module over there too eventually, but it's going to have to wait for a little bit. And
Order
this isn't going very well, there is it?
Order is returning. Things are stabilizing.
Obviously, what the Americans should be doing here is consolidating all of
Public
their
opinion remains unmoved.
armies and going for the capital in Tehran. Yeah, just keep going there. As if they capture Tehran, they will capture the entire nation there.
We are in control now.
Yeah, so now we are in control. Well, in control. We've got one. Oh, we've got some new organizations too. Let's check them out. Well, that would be Troll Minerals. That was actually quite cheap. That cost 10 boost as well. So not too cheap actually. and that's 3%, but it's a 1-star one, so we can actually push it in on someone. And I think the good one actually disappeared there as well, so someone else bought it up. And you're an inspector. We really need better investigation there as well, I think. We're gonna need it for the aliens. Let's see if we can bump that up a touch. And I think we'll grab petroleous minerals here, even if it does cost a little bit of boost and quite a bit of cash. Just getting the extra 3% there is going to help us. Of course, it doesn't activate until next turn. Yeah, we can't upgrade anyone else. And now we are once again above our cap. So would be nice to actually go in and just clear house here, but that would mean these are 10 each, so we would need to dump off some other nation. And Cambodia is just done with its, just about to be done with its space program. I don't really like this setup that the Academy are going for here. Mission control is fine. We don't need to invest anything into that though. Actually, we can invest into funding. Until we capture this nation, we will just be into funding there. I think just having the control point there will gonna help us into China. We're up to 15% there now. Do we have can we send you off to actually investigate anyone?
Initiating surveillance.
Yeah, see if we can find any operatives there. I doubt that the Academy are too happy with us now. No. So both humanity first and the Academy will probably need to appease a little bit.
Diplomacy has its place, but if you don't go into every situation prepared for the absolute worst case scenario, you might as well turn up wearing nothing but a smile. Commander Fiona Ayawade leaked training video.
Okay, and we managed to grab this slot from them, and this allows us to research quite a few of these different. We could select something like this for point defense lasers or high energy lasers. We're gonna need all of these later on. Kinetics warfare, militarization of space. But right now, I think we want to go for. Question is, do we want to go for cybernetics? We've got such a bad income. What do we want to go for? Okay, so what we've got going here really is we've got augmented reality up here. That'll lead to cybernetics, which is an implant for our operatives. We can boost their stats a little bit, and by 1 point in each category, which is of course really good. It costs mostly money, but it takes a little while before you've actually been able to invest in them all. Other one would be industrialization of space for the construction module. That could come in handy. We should have so that one would be a good one to actually pick up, I think. But that is 15,000. It could be a slow burner though. Yes, I think the question is, do we go for cybernetics first? The other one would be or orbitals to start in getting the larger, to allow us to build larger space stations. And the space, same thing for settlement hubs really, but that one's not as important. And this one is really important, especially for starting to do things in Earth orbit ones. Yeah, I think we probably go for orbitals here. I think this is the way to go. So we're doing orbitals there. We can probably lower this one down a bit. It's quite a long tech, and we can put more into these here. We just want to get this one done as soon as possible. Now let's see who actually does the most research there. Okay, so Cambodia goes to space. That's very good. We do want to just check it out because we don't want to spend anything into boost here, just mission control. Same thing here. We're just going a pure mission control there. Yeah, I think that's good. Just to build up our cap so we can actually get something in there. I really need to start doing these techs as well.
Person of interest surveilled.
So I found an academy one. That's good. Was it the academy or Exodus that we pissed off? No, it was the academy.
Things are cooling off.
We could
Things are stabilizing.
seek contact with them.
Our efforts didn't have any effect.
Yeah, we just keep going there. We are high enough that it's still worth it.
Our case remains unheard.
Yeah, sooner or later we'll make a lucky roll there. It looks like Exodus is vying to get in here as well. Okay, so we can. This is the first tech to actually. No, this is the second one. It's to build bigger vessels. And we don't have the economy to support anything that large just yet, anyway. And I think this is going to be fine. We can keep this up for quite a bit. No one should try to take this slot from us in quite some time. We don't need them just yet either. We've got everything we need right down here. So after this one we still have lots of things here that we want to do. And this one's going to finish soon too. The question is, do we want to, yeah, we probably want to contact. But the academy are still in here and we want to grab all of these from them first, I think. Yeah, we're not going to contact anyone there. Exodus does have a lot around here. And that's why they're trying to get in there, of course. And they're preparing to abandon ship and go into China. I'm not sure I like that idea. That would be one of their operatives, I guess. And the same thing there. Yeah, we're not going to go assassinating anyone, I don't think. Let's see if we can't take over all of Vietnam. We can always
the opposition.
Abandon it. I don't think anyone else is gonna go in and take it. But actually the initiative might. And they're trying to get into China. But I think Vietnam is probably gonna be more useful to us. These nations don't really have any. We can always abandon Cambodia and Laos. They will keep building mission control if we set them to that. I guess the same thing with Bangladesh, and then we can bring them back again once they have a usable amount of it.
Acknowledged.
What are your purge chances here? 20%? Yeah, no. Actually 44% on that control point. That was interesting. There we go. Executive. I think that's okay.
Removing our enemies.
And then maybe we can try to make a deal with them. And give them some influence or something. Just to show our goodwill.
Violence is abating.
Violence is abating.
Bangladesh is in space too. But let's make sure that we're not building boost here. Just mission control. Yeah, that's a decent spread at the moment.
We hold no sway in their minds.
You did manage to actually increase it somehow anyway. Critical failure, I don't know. Keep going. Maybe we can send Prue in there as well and help.
The differences in our languages are irrelevant, for we all grow closer to those near us in times of distress, creating community where once there was none. Today I ask you to do just that, for humanity's future depends upon us all sharing one unifying vision. Director Khalid Al-Ashqar. Public remarks at the first Project Exodus facility.
Okay. They finished off the Arrival International Relations. I think that was the one that the servants chose. And they picked up advanced heat management concepts, which I think that's fair enough. No, that's Arrival Sociology. Alright then. But I think this one leads to a few more heat sinks. It's a requirement for a lot of different things. And it leads to, probably after mission to the inner planets or something. Visible combat lasers. It's a good one to pick up. Maybe a little bit early, but...
Our associates were unable to take control.
Yeah, well... We'll see.
We've removed some threats.
We're only sending one of them in here. We did manage to take the executive there, and that's good. We are way over cap now. But that's... what do we get for ditching Cambodia? That's fine. So we will ditch Cambodia and Laos. Just to bring us down closer to our cap here. Now, the priorities here will still be the same, so they will keep building up mission control. And then we can go back in and take control of them again when needed.
Ready for orders.
Yeah, send you into China as well. Still only 50%
We must
there.
persuade the people. Where to?
And you don't have any persuasion. Now we need to find one of these operatives here again, I think. And where would they be? That's the big question. They might have interests up here. We've got the neighboring nation. And they are mostly in Europe. Let's see who this is.
Tracking target.
I think that's fine.
Where do you need me?
We don't really need you up here. We are peaceful now. For a little while at least. Let's send you off to
You'll see
investigate
what
some
they're up
and
to.
see if we can find any people here.
Ready for orders.
And you are after the party in Vietnam. Why is that such a low success chance, I wonder? No, because you're... No, you're supposed to be the one that's good at this. No,
Removing
I'll
our
just keep going
enemies.
there, it'll be fine. Yeah. Are we actually getting anything more out of it? Yeah, probably. We should be getting 10 from funding there. I think that's fine. Did we actually have a spaceflight program here as well? We do, and it's a boost there. Why are they building nuclear weapons here though, or an army? We do need to grab that one. Let's put some into boost. We'll probably keep this entire one into boost once we get that one. Let's make sure that the academy isn't building a bunch of armies down here on nuclear weapons.
Tracking failed.
Okay, well, we'll find someone else for you to investigate then.
We have found nothing to note.
No. So we are over in 2025 at least.
Unmoved.
Yeah, just keep going there.
Public opinion is moving in our direction.
Oh, that was very good. That's a doubling. And this should make it easier for us too, once we start getting more here. And then I think
Our
we're just gonna start
associates
rolling
are
on
now
it.
in charge.
Okay, that's good. We got Vietnam. Let's put this one to mission control. 1 dot's enough. There we go, so we got 33% into that. We can do it that way too. We're spending a little bit on building up the nation as well.
Ready.
What do we have now? Well, you're obviously not the best one to try this out. We want you to be investigating someone.
We'll see what they're up to.
Reporting in.
And you're not very good in. You're not going to be any useful to us in China, so
Investigating target.
the
Ready.
same thing here. You're not very good at investigating people either, so
Investigating target.
we'll just send them off so we have them on missions.
Ready.
I think Samadarsh is the one that actually has the best chance. So 1%, 7% if we boost it up maximum. No, we'll try a little bit more for support here. We're up to 16% here at least.
We must persuade the people.
Oh no, we need to do some defending interests as well. No one with enough experience, unfortunately, and no new organizations that will help us.
Ready for my mission.
Yeah, you need to come back here. Defend the
Protecting
interests.
our interests.
Your orders?
And Israel.
Securing our control.
We got 1 mission control out of Israel. A very expensive place to have our mission control, I guess. We can get rid of both of those. And this one should finish any second now. That is very nice.
Making things safe for our people.
Securing our interests.
Let's see how public opinion goes up here.
Surveillance complete.
Yeah, okay, we found the academy again. That's very nice. We can try to soothe things over with them.
You contain multitudes. Every breath you take may contain atoms of Tutankhamun, or Christ, or Asimov. For any human to think of themselves as intrinsically apart from others is absurd. We are, all of us, made from each other. Superior Judith Howe, Infinite You, Self-Improvement Course.
Yeah, so this was the one that the servants decided on earlier. It just leads to independence movements, which allows you to break larger nations apart into small ones, which of course makes them easier for the aliens to conquer. They have selected missions to the asteroids. Okay, that is... we're not even on Mars yet, and you want to go to the asteroids just yet. So we want to be prepared when this one pops for trying to snag a base or two on Ceres, which usually has a lot of water. Yeah, we really want this one for the CP cap there as well now. Yeah, we're soon going to finish that one, so just wait a little bit. We'll have our nuclear freighters. This will make it a lot cheaper to send things over to Mars. And we're probably about at the time that we want to build a space dock. Yeah, what labs do we need early? This one's quite good because it increases the public campaign missions. And that would be, and it's quite cheap as well, so. And this could be Ashley P1. Yeah, we want to finish that one, just so we have it, I think. We really want to do this. The arrival markets, what more did we have? Yeah, that one's going to be good. Don't need that one quite just yet. Let's grab the social sciences lab. I think we can probably afford to put up one station with those in orbit. question
Our
is...
cause is unjustified to them.
Yeah, we know.
Our cause is unjustified to them.
I'll slowly be reducing there. Okay, so we just knock this one out so we'd have it out of the way. It could be good to actually build one of these stations, especially if we're trying to get into China there. And that'll be one less mining base on Mars we can put up. And I think we've got enough. Yeah, maybe not. That could be worth it anyway. The Vasimir would be a nice pickup to actually be able to build some spaceship, but we need the space stock to actually be able to build anything. We don't really need any of those. That one would help us in the short run as well. Energy Lab is going to help us in the long run when we start actually researching engines. Don't need a supply hub. That one would be very good as well to just get off a few times. Yeah, let's we've kept going here on the rival market, so let's work our way towards that. We can probably put them to 33 into each. They're all about equally useless right now. Well, actually, the organizations are probably quite good to keep. Yeah, okay. We're still in control of these. I got some new organizations. Let's see what they have going for us. That would be good for the White Expand those. If we can grab that on some Darshi maybe. You don't have any space for it. That would be on Rue then. And you don't have space for it either. Unless we throw something off. That's 2 persuasion, that's why I'm looking at it. And we get the defend interest station, which would be nice to have on another character. Oh, we need to be in the United States to actually be able to buy it. Never mind then. Yeah, of the ones that we can pick up, I don't think... No, none of these are worth it. And we didn't have any experience there either.
Reporting in.
Yeah, unrest is always high in Bangladesh, isn't it? That's
We'll
fine.
restore peace to this nation.
Standing by.
Oh, yeah, we're up to 2.5 again in India. We're just not getting anything from there. And actually investing into the military here isn't a bad idea either. I think we've got enough boost coming in here. And what are spoils doing for us? 29% spoils they want. No, you're not getting that much. And that is probably what's driving the instability here up. But we are increasing in all of these stats here, so that's good. I wonder what this list icon means. But yeah, let's run a
Restoring order.
stabilized nation mission there as well.
Where do you need me?
And let's see if we can contact Guanji. Cost us a little bit of influence, but
Establishing
I
contact.
think that's what we're trying to give away as well. We just want to try to smooth over our relationships a little bit with them. Oh, Humanity First has come back to tolerant of us. That's nice. So if we just smooth things over with the Academy, we're only in conflict with the Protectorate and the Servants. We'd prefer not to be in war with this, of course. Not yet anyway. We do have armies, but they're not very
Making
technologically
contact.
adept.
Though our methods may differ, we both wish to safeguard humanity.
Yeah, so I mean we are practically on the same side, or we can at least be useful to each other. And now they're tolerant to us. That was nice. So non-aggression pact. Maybe we can push that off to them. I don't know how much influence we need to give them to actually make this work. Oh, they want so much influence. Do we have anything we can give them? Super heavy chemical rockets. What's that? That's the Dianas. This just unlocks it for them. They still need to actually... then they need to actually research it if they want to use it. 75? 60? 65? Yeah, okay. Close enough. And that gives us a non-aggression pact with them, and it improves our relationships a little bit. And here we can see on which characters they actually have, or which organizations they have on their characters if we wanted to look at it. It's also a good way if you want to steal from them. So you can see what they've actually got. They've got a few unused ones up here. And that's 4% space mining output. That's 1%. That's not really worth it, is it? Another 1%. 5% into military. It's not too bad. That's 2% per star or per admin point it takes. I'm not sure of that one either. I'd like to have 3 per point. I think actually one of the ones we have is about the same, isn't it? And this one. And that's 1%, but it does give us a little bit of economy and month. Yeah, the other one did as well, doesn't it? Do we have anyone that we can assign a 2-point org to? We do. Let's see if we can... how much do they want for that then? Probably quite a lot, don't they? $565 influence. I think we got quite a hefty influence income too, don't we? Yeah, that's five months worth of influence. It's not that bad. And a technology that's super old. Then we get a non-aggression pact in an organization. And they like us a little bit more. We do want to make sure that we are actually putting our organization on straight away. And it costs money to actually equip them again as well. This of course won't make a difference until the end of the turn, but will be up to 21% bonus there to all our mining in space. Yeah, we really need to increase the fissiles income, I think.
Violence is abating.
Order is returning.
Now let's see how the public campaigns in
We
China
hold
go.
no sway in their minds.
Our case remains unheard.
Yeah, maybe we put that station up. That'll give them a +4 or +3. That wouldn't be too bad. Are we actually researching anything? Yeah. Okay. A lot of people wanting to get in here into Vietnam right now. But what we could do is could build a station in Earth orbit. We're gonna need one, or need quite a few actually. So, in low Earth orbit, everyone else seems to have a station. What do they have on their stations? Bongo station is just a box in space. Emilico, just a box in space. Seems to be the general direction of them. And we've got the International Space Station. Of course, it's a little bit built out. They have solar collectors and a science lab. And it costs 2 mission control for one of these. I want to go back to the orbit, don't I? If we check Tiangong, yeah, there's also nothing big. But we are gonna need to have something here in a low Earth orbit. Question is if we want to go to the second one straight away. No, let's fill up this first one. This planet here, or Earth, just means that it's in an interface orbit, which means that if we have 1.5 boost, that's nothing. We'll put it here in the lowest orbit. It means that when we put these labs up, you can see that this says this does adds 1 strength to our public campaign missions if it's in an Earth or interface orbit, and that's what that little planet there denotes. So what we want to do here, of course, is we want to put a solar collector on here. And here we can select, we can either build it on Earth, it costs money and it costs boost, or we can build it in space. And we're using the metals from what's the solar collector? We don't have any volatiles. That's the support cost. We don't have any nobles or any volatiles, so we need to send those up from Earth. And need to pay for them on Earth, of course, too. But all the metals we can source from space. So that's a good one. And I think we're going to fill this one with social science labs. It's only require 3 power. This one gives 10. We can have 3 of them on one base. And they add 1 strength to our public campaign missions on Earth. And that's a quite nice boost. Same thing here. They require volatiles, which we don't have. But we will get them. And it's quite cheap in terms of boost to actually put this one up here. Yeah, social science labs were the ones we were after. The military ones increase the spending of military technology. And we got the life science labs here, which do welfare. And they give research bonuses to different things as well. So this one gives to sociology, military to military technologies, of course. The material labs are quite strong and give a bonus to military investments. And this is to the miltech value of armies in the field. So both of those are good for military. And when we have a space science lab, a mission control priority, we're doing a lot of that, so that would be good. But we want to have xenology labs up on another platform later on. But in 30 days now we'll get a little bit of a boost to the missions we're doing in China. They're essentially going to be 3 levels higher. Nori, now you did your mission, and now the academy. Oh, we're in conflict, but we've got a non-aggression pact. Okay, that was weird, but they should be. Hopefully, they will be adhering to our non-aggression pact there. Then we can come back and help bring down unrest a little bit here, I guess.
To this nation.
And hopefully we'll get another point of mission control soon. We're not going to get one from there. Nepal hasn't even got a space program yet. Israel, yeah, we're getting 1 point from Israel here in any second. So we're fine for building 4 mining bases on Mars still. There we go. So this is kind of the control cap for what you're doing in space, and this is control cap for what you're doing on Earth.
Order is returning.
That's good.
Things are cooling off.
Violence is abating.
Our case remains unheard.
Public opinion remains unmoved.
Still gonna be hard to get in here. And Exodus is working hard as well. That space station should help us quite a bit. Okay, they managed to take Cambodia off us. which kind of sucks, because now they're going to start building nukes here instead. And we can always take it back later on. And in Laos, that will help the initiative in China too, so that wasn't too good for us. New organizations, they say. It doesn't really look like we've got any new ones here. I think we need to keep increasing admin here. We'll find that we probably got this one there. Yeah, no, that's fine. Councillors are doing what they are. And of course we have some supporters in Cambodia who've been in here. That is our country. Let's see how well we managed to do that now. How are we doing for... Yeah, we can still bring this down a little bit. We're still leading up here quite good. They can take this one at any time if they want to. Okay, restored Warsaw Pact isn't going to be that much use for us.
Things are cooling off.
There might be some other ones that we can unify to actually be some use to us. Let's keep doing this.
Violence is abating.
Things are stabilizing.
I think India can't really expand that much.
Hold no sway in their minds.
I think you can probably get Sri Lanka in there, maybe Bangladesh, and maybe Nepal.
We hold no sway in their minds.
Of course, we could spend a little bit of... here's another one in Africa, the East African Federation. No, we don't need that one either. It's to unify this area. Oi. So, Voynegen Yap Station has had some orbital debris swish past. That's a close call. We gained some science. I think we didn't have any... You get some... Okay, that's good. If we go here. Yeah, we don't have any debris in the orbits yet. You will get, like this one here has radiation. But then these other ones, if you destroy stations in them, you'll get debris falling around. This should help us in China. Because we're... Yes, everything is done up here. And this one should be probably campaign missions. And this one should help. We just have to reassign them maybe. No, not control. But we did get... No, we want to go back to Earth, please. We want to do public campaigns. We did lose another control point beside them. We don't really want to spend money here, do we? Or maybe they need another day for them to actually get in there.
Sway the public.
I don't think there's very much else for our councillors to do at the moment. Unless we want to go out and let's be aggressive towards the other ones. 1st of April, and I think our probe will arrive. Our nuclear freighters should... Yeah, they're done for a long time ago, of course. But to Mars. And the moons? Oh, they actually managed to reach the moons already. Okay, so Exodus has got a small base here on... it's just an outpost core they're building on Deimos. And on Phobos the servants went to. And the launch window is now. And we're getting a lot of water and volatiles from that one. No, we're not arriving here until the 19th of April. So that's going to be very soon, but that'll have to be in the next episode. So thank you very much for watching. Take care and see you next time.